Hey, what up, guys? It is DIY movie nerd. Sorry, I want to keep saying like DIY like costume nerd, but like no, it's DIY movie nerd because I'm a movie nerd and I love movies and TV shows. Now today, I'm gonna do a very old show. I'm gonna talk about it. So you guys probably know. Well, I'm not gonna say probably. We all know about Pokemon. Pokemon is like the star of anime. There was another anime that came after Pokemon, came in the early 2000s, about 2006, the year after I was born, and it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, the show is still on Netflix. There is 5, 6 seasons, I think. So watch them before they are taken off Netflix, alright? So, I'm gonna be, like, going through my collection of cards. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but, because I have so much, and I've been collecting over the years. Now, let me tell you a story. How I found out about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, I used to go to a babysitter's house, and her son collected these cards for a card game. And I would always watch the other kids play with them. I'm like, hey, how can I get some of these cards? And they're like, they saw them at Walmart. So my first deck, I had a bunch of crappy cards. I had Ultimate Baseball Kid, which was always my favorite because it was actually my first card that I saw in the packaging. So I was so happy about that. If you guys don't know what the back of the cards look like, I'm just going to grab one. That's what they look like. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Right on the side. And I really like the design. And, so I'm like, where can I get these cards? And then they said Walmart. But I didn't have any money at the time, so my friend Sam loaned me some of his cards. So, and then I started playing with them, started getting used to the game, I started playing with the other kids. Then I got into the show, and the show was I loved it. I watched the 2 seasons, because there was only 2 at the time. And I just wanted more, and it took about 2 years just to get the other seasons on there. So, yeah. And then, while I was waiting for that, I started watching other Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, series, like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! XL, what was it? It has the Xyz monsters. I'm not sure. Alright, so I had different cases. I'm gonna go through my decks. Now I have 1, 2, 3 boxes. They're color coded. A blue. They all fit 2. If not 2, they fit 3. Alright, so they're all in rubber bands because I don't want to lose them. Yeah, when you have like a card collection, it's always a good idea to keep your cards in boxes. Like, you can either get like packaging stuff like card holder, like folder pockets, but yeah, but I prefer boxes. So yeah, these are my cards, and I'm gonna finish up my story. So I started playing the game more. I got more and more cards. I have 3 of these boxes. 1, 2, 3, 5 decks. I got a silver box. I have, well, my phone's leaning up against the gold box, but here's the inside of it. Oh, there goes a card or 2. See, look how much that's filling up. Which is why I said to my parents I need more space to hold my cards. So they got me this giant box here full of cards. And this was actually full of like pictures and photographs and stuff like that. They emptied it out and let me have it. So thank you, Mom and Dad. And then I really wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. Sorry, I'm going in and out of my story, but I'm going to finish it up right now. So, so I started collecting more and more cards. I made a lot of friends at my babysitters, and then my aunt moved into town, and we had to start going there for her to babysit me. And I was really sad because I didn't want to leave my friends. They were actually technically my first real friend, because the kids at school I just talked to. They weren't actually my friends. So then they were actually my friends, and I grew up with them, not technically, but they were like family to me, and I didn't want to leave. I still saw them all the time. Like, my friend just lives down the street. Two of my friends, they were brothers. They moved, just right around the corner, and then, sadly, they moved. Their name was Jack and Hunter Lynch. So Jack and Hunter, if you're watching, I'm still here, guys. So, hopefully you guys will come back, because I really miss you guys. Alright, so first we're gonna go through my decks. Alright, first we have Yugi's deck. Now, Yugi is the main character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me find a picture of him. I know I have it somewhere. There. This is Yugi. That's Yugi. This is Yami. Yugi is a little boy who has the Millennium Puzzle. Now, the Millennium Puzzle is an ancient item where if you call upon the name Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is another name for Yumi, for Yami, yeah, it's Yami. Yugi technically turns into this adult. He turns into adult to duel, which is the name that they call it. They call it duel. And as you can see, he's wearing something on his wrist. That thing is called a duel disk. Duel disk, you just put your cards on and like you play. They actually like make those. They don't anymore, but they're still selling some online on eBay. $100. People, I want you to listen. $100 for a duel disk. Now I understand because of how old it is, but why? I always wanted one. I've attempted to make one, but it always turned out really bad, so I just scrapped it, and now I think I'm gonna go back into that project and see what I can fix. So yeah, I'm gonna go through Yugi's deck. Alright, so the first card we got is Dark Magician. Dark Magician is Yugi's favorite card. I don't know why, I forgot, but that's his card. No, just to let you know, I had 2 decks of Yugi. Season 1 and Season 2. I created these at the time that Season 1 and Season 2 were the only seasons on Netflix. So then we got Magician of Dark Illusion. Technically, this is just my Dark Magician deck. Skilled Dark Magician, right? Yeah, no, Dark Magician of Chaos. Mirror Force. Now, I want to go through this. These are monsters. Monsters are your attacking. And then these pinkish purple ones is your traps. So if someone attacks you, you flip this over and it either does something else or it brings the attack right back at their monster that attacked. And then you got Lightning Force, Light Force Sword. And then these blue ones, greenish blue ones, are spell cards. These power up your monsters and do special things. And then Dark Burning Magic, Dark Magician Knight, Dark Magician Girl, Ancient Rules, Dark Sage, Magician Rod, Skilled Dark Magician, Dark Magical Circle. I haven't gone through these in a while. Now that I remember, Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, Blustering Winds, Skilled White Magician, Horn of the Unicorn, Blackluster Ritual, Monster Reborn, Dark Magic Attack, Swords of Revealing Light, Mystic Box. Alright, now, these pieces I'm going to go through. Actually, no, I'm going to do these last after I finish these 4 cards up. Storming Mirror Force, Dark Burning Attack, Seal of... I can't read this, guys. If you can read that, then good for you. Alright. Dreamland. Alright, now these cards are so good. If you're ever playing Yu-Gi-Oh with someone, these cards are always good to have, because you need to have all 5 of them in your hand and you win the game. It's called Exodia. Now, Exodia is the powerfulest card in the game, and there's 5 of them. They're in pieces. You have his head and his torso, his arm. So, head and torso, right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg. And when you have all 5 of them on the field, you win, which I really, really like. And then there's one piece of Exodia. It's the full thing, and if you just lay that down, you win. Yugi did lose this in the second episode to Weasel Underwood, the Insect Duelist, because Yugi was probably going to win with these, but then the guy lied to him and threw them into the water because they were on a boat going to the Duelist Island, which is Pegasus's island. So that's my Season 1 Yugi deck. Season 2. Alright, now, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm already at 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not doing this. This is way too long. And technically, some of this is just the same cards, except different. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to stop this video here. Sorry guys, I didn't get through all my cards, but there's just too many to go through. I think I might do a live stream, like going through all my cards and like how they influenced my life, because these actually took over my life at one point. My mom took them away. I kept trying to hide them, steal them back, and I still got in trouble. So, yeah. Alright, but let me know if... Actually, no, before I sign off, I'm gonna say that, me and my cousins and my friend, really like horror movies. We love them. We love them so much. I talk about them all the time. So what we did was we created our own horror movie called Pitcher. Pitcher is about a little boy. Now, here's the weird part that we couldn't think of. This just randomly came out. Like, he was abused by his father, but his father was beating him with a baseball bat, which you should never do. Don't do that. And I'm serious, because if you guys end up doing it and comment about it, YouTube doesn't care anymore. Yeah. So then we created the character. He killed his father with a baseball bat. Grows up. My character has, like, the most exciting death in the movie because of how clean it looks. If I can upload that, I can. If I can upload that, I will. If I can't, then I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably just record it on my phone from the video camera. If it's way too hard and I can't, then yeah. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this like normal thing. So we're gonna make a bunch of horror movies and we're gonna upload them to YouTube. So you can expect like horror movies on my channel. So Pitcher, more that I can't think of. I want like a Michael Myers type thing, kind of. It takes place on Halloween. And don't get mad if we film in the same place, because I'm technically filming every video in there in the basement where my workshop is. But that's okay, because I love it down there and it makes a good creepy setting. unless you can see all the horror movie things. You can see South Park action figures, you can see the soda machine, you can see the TV, you can see the table, you can see the foosball table, and you can see my set. So, yeah. Alright, so that was my Yu-Gi-Oh! And update on videos, and my sad story of how my friends left. Look, if you had friends that moved away when they were, like, family to you, let me know in the comments down below. Jack and Hunter, if you're watching this, come back, guys. It's not the same as it used to be. I want everything to be back the way it was. Like YouTube. Seriously, what happened to YouTube? Leave a comment if you know what happened to YouTube. Alright, bye guys.